everyone, this is Charmaine from Fantastic Crafts. I hope all of you are having or had a wonderful weekend and having a wonderful Monday. My weekend was very busy but fun, so I also hope you guys also had fun. Today we're going to be making this Easter card. It is a simple card to create, but super, super, super fun to make. So let's get started. To start, I began with a Tim Holtz watercolor paper. The reason why I did that is because I knew I was going to be heat embossing this, so I wanted a sturdy piece of paper. So I took some of these Nuvo glitter markers. I took Blue Bliss, Purple Passion, and Raspberry Tart. And what I simply did was I outlined my oval die that I'll be using, and then I just did that with a pencil. You're not going to see this at all, so you can do it with a pen or a pencil. It doesn't really matter. So then I took my Blue Bliss, Purple Passion, and Raspberry Tart and kind of alternated the colors using those markers, just kind of making little stripes. And as you probably already know, this is going to become the little egg that's going to be on the front panel of our card. So I did this all the way to the bottom of the egg. So I went from Blue Bliss, Purple Passion, Raspberry Tart, and then Blue Bliss again, and then just did the whole pattern all over again until I got to the end. Now at the end, the last little what is it called, sliver of egg, I just kind of did blue. I could have done a different color, but I just wanted to end it with blue. I did go with a little water brush and just kind of blended the colors together a little bit more. I don't necessarily think it did much when I did this, but I did it. But it's completely optional. So then I go ahead and put my Versamark ink pad all over that, the little egg that I colored in with the marker. Then I took some clear embossing powder and then I put it all over the egg and then heat embossed that with the Marvy heat tool. Now I did this a few times because I really wanted a very shiny and a very kind of raised look. So I did this 3 times over and over. I wanted to give the illusion of a cracked egg just because I thought that illusion would be nice and that effect would be nice. So I just bent the paper back and forth, and because we've embossed it so many times and so many layers, you get that cracked effect. I then went ahead with the hair peeking stamp set, and I colored and stamped and colored this background that I created with this set. Then I took my Big Shot and an oval die, and I used, I think, like the third largest oval die, and then I just placed it on the middle of my card and actually cut that out using that die machine. And you can see like that kind of, the oval is what's going to give us that egg look or the egg, little Easter egg. I trimmed my panel that I embossed down so it would fit nicely onto the back of this panel, and all I did was I put some foam tapes. Now you don't have to do it like how you would in the shaker card, making sure everything is closed. You do not have to do that. I did that, but you don't have to because we're not putting any shaker elements. But it's similar concept, and you get that kind of same look. It's the shimmer and that glitter and that shiny look without any acetate. I love that. Then I went ahead with the Wilted Violet Oxide ink and I inked the edge of this panel. And of course, then I decided to put some more foam tape onto the back of this panel and raise it up onto an A2 size card. You can see how neat that looks. You can see those little cracks. It almost looks like a stained glass window kind of thing, but it's not. I really liked it, so I was really happy with the result of this. It came out exactly how I imagined it. So then I took a little scrap piece of paper. I wanted to make a little sentiment that said Happy Easter, so I took my Versamark ink and I stamped with the Versamark onto a scrap piece of paper, Happy Easter. Then I took, actually, don't do it the way I did it here. I dropped all that embossing powder. Make sure you have a piece of paper or something where you can put that embossing powder back into your container. I was so sad that I dropped all that embossing powder. So make sure you have something, and this is like a really good embossing powder. So you really want to make sure you have a some kind of something to catch all that embossing powder when you're doing this. So yeah, it is a beautiful embossing powder. It's black and it really, you don't need a whole lot, and it gives a raised look. So I just trimmed that Happy Easter sentiment out. Then I made a fishtail, which is just by cutting a just cutting in the center and then going from the angles and cutting at an angle on each side, and that gives a little bunny, I'm sorry, little flying panel kind of look. And I just glued. Now you could put foam squares or something to give it more of a raised look. I decided not to, just because I raised the card up enough. But that is all. I thought it came out really pretty. The colors on the little Easter egg is really pretty. I felt like those three colors would be the perfect colors for Easter, and I tried to take pictures where you can see that cracked look of effect. I just thought it was so neat that, it's the Easter egg is cracking and a little baby chick. I just had this little idea in my head, a little chick would be popping out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial today. I had a lot of fun, and I envisioned a card, and I really think it came out just how I envisioned it. So until next time, have a wonderful Monday. Bye.